Hey everyone, Catherine here. I'm back again with another sketchbook tour. This time it's my most recently completed sketchbook. This one took me a little while. I've been really overloaded with university classes. I took way too many this semester, but I'm almost done and I still managed to finish the sketchbook somehow, but yeah. Anyways, most of this sketchbook is studies again. I'm still working on moving out of an art block and changing my style. So I kind of just did whatever I thought would help me to improve in this one. And I think it's working, definitely. I've seen a definite improvement in my art and I feel a lot more happy with things that I'm producing now. Not in this sketchbook necessarily, but in my most recent sketchbook I'm feeling pretty happy with most of my stuff that I've produced. So you'll see a lot of stuff. I tried to mark if it was a study or not, but I don't know if I did as well as I hoped, but hopefully everything's marked properly. On top of that, I did a lot of experimenting with some easier ways of getting color into my sketchbook. I did quite a few pictures that I colored in with either just the pencils I used to sketch or Crayola markers, which was an interesting experience. And I've done a lot of things in here that you'll see are like concept sketches for finished pieces that you may have seen me post other places. So I did a lot of that. And I did a lot of prompt stuff too. Oh, and also, starting here, you're going to see a little bit of Inktober stuff. I did a few things in here. Most of my drawings are not in here, but I did do a couple just trying to finish up this sketchbook. I thought it would be something nice to have in there. Yeah, but other than that, I also did some text stuff here. As you can see, just random things that I wrote out. And I did these all with Crayola markers, actually, because they're actually kind of fun to mess with for kind of calligraphy text stuff, so I did a lot of that. I also tried a little bit in the sketchbook to work on different ethnicities and facial features. I didn't do it as much as I would like, but I did get a little of it done. I also did a lot of like body anatomy sketches because I hadn't done any of those in a really long time, and I noticed that my art was starting to get a little worse, and you probably can tell the earlier anatomy sketches I did are a lot worse than the ones you're going to see towards the end. So, but I definitely feel like they helped a lot. It was a good experience for me to get back into that, and I know I'm going to keep doing that because I think it's really important. Other than that, I don't have that much to say about this sketchbook. You will see towards the end a bunch of mermaid drawings because this sketchbook has both Inktober drawings and mermaid. That's how long it took me to finish this. Yeah, so this is a really long span of time. But yeah, the end of the sketchbook is pretty much just mermaid. I like how most of those turned out, but... Oh, here I did some object prompts. I just did anything I wanted to in this one to just get through the sketchbook and get through my art block. And here we start mermaid, but... Yeah, I just had days where I just didn't have a clue what to draw, and I just went with it. You're also going to see, you probably noticed a little bit of fan art in this one. That was more just me getting on the art block. I don't like to draw fan art that often, usually. Oh, and that guy I just pointed at. I really liked that one. I drew a male and it looked like a male, and that never happened, so I was excited about that. Anyways, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I tried to do a lot of things to get me through my art block, and fan art was one of the things I tried. But at any rate, we're now into mermaid. You can look at the prompts I used. They're on the pages. I don't know if you can see them very well. Hopefully you can. But yeah, so here's mermaid, and we're finishing up. I will say, you'll see at the very end of the sketchbook, I'm going to pull out some papers, and those are just random things that were in the sketchbook that I pulled out to work on these finished pieces, so like with my light box. And also just a couple other random things that I drew here and there. Oh, and I'm pointing at that. I misspelled coffee. I didn't put 2 F's in it. And I posted that everywhere, and everyone has seen it, and nobody mentioned that I misspelled coffee. Like, come on, guys. So, I felt really embarrassed by that. Oh, and that was my reverse mermaid, which I was very proud of. It's my crowning achievement. Anyways, moral of the story, if you misspell something on an art piece, if you see someone do that, please let me know, because that was super embarrassing. I was flipping through it with my mom, and I was like, oh, crud, I misspelled coffee. And I felt really bad, but anyways, no one seemed to notice, I guess, or they just didn't care, but yeah, fun story. Anyways, we're wrapping up here. I hope that you've enjoyed the sketchbook, and I hope that you can see the improvement that I'm seeing in my art. For me, this has been kind of a really good experience to see this sketchbook and to be happy with most of what's in it, and to see a bunch of improvement in my style. So I hope that you can see the improvement too, and thank you for going along this art journey with me. I really appreciate it. See you later!